Donald? Scaring the hell out of the baby peeps? Yeah? You're just relaxing with them? What's he doing, Boo Bell? She said, Donald, you shouldn't be there. Those are my peeps. Those are my baby peeps. Yeah. Well, as long as you're not agitating him too much, I guess it's okay. Today, I'm going to plant some seeds for my garden. In Colorado, we really can't plant a garden till after Mother's Day in May because we still get snow. So it helps if you get some things started inside. So what I like to use is the Burpee seed starting system. It's really great, and it has a self-watering system at the bottom because I don't like watering from the top. And this allows you to put water at the bottom and they pull their own water. And I also use the seed starting mix, and I'll show you how we do this. It comes in a brick and you add water and it all fluffs up to a really great soil. And I use the Burpee seeds. I know a lot of people buy seeds at the store, which is fine. But I'm gonna do some real hardy flowers. And I get tomato, and they're called 4th of July, and they're a hybrid, and they have a real short growing season, which works really great in Colorado. You get fruit really fast because we have a very short growing season. And then I've got some heirloom bush beans because I love green beans. I buy Burpee because they have a warranty. They're a very good seed company, and I just have better luck with them. So the seed starting mix requires 4.5 quarts of water for each one of these. And I have a flat back horse bucket, and I'm going to use, that's 20 quarts. So I'm going to start 2 of these seed starting mix, which is going to require me to use 9 quarts. So I'm going to put 9 quarts of water in this bucket, dump in the seed starting mix, mix it up, and let it soak. So I'll show you how we do that. I'm super excited because the Burpee seed starting system already comes with the seed starting soil in it. All we need to do is add the water to this system and let them absorb themselves, and then we'll do this seed sowing. So I'm making, I guess, extra soil. I'll plant some other seeds in containers I have and bring them in here, and we'll go from there. So that's super exciting. Really worth the price. I bought these on Amazon, and they come with all kinds of stuff. It comes with the watering tray, the plant markers, soil mixer, planting trays, watering mat, plant stand. So it is really, really super simple, and it gives you the steps. And I've used the Burpee seed starter system before, but I never got this one that came with everything. I usually just got the trays, so I thought I was going to have to make my own soil. So, hey, lesson learned. That's what life's all about, right? So let's keep going. Put in 9 quarts, which is 4.5 quarts per brick of the seed starting mix. And I put in my 2 bricks, and we're going to let it soak and do its thing. We'll check back here in a little bit and see what happens. Kind of fun, huh? Say hi, Peachy. Little old Peachy. So we're listening to my favorite, which is Chris Ledoux on Pandora. Oh, looky there. Just like that. This occurred in about 20 minutes. Yeah, Bill. Yeah, Tippy, what's that? What does that smell earthy? Oh, yeah. What do you think? Oh, Tippy says I eat anything. Okay, so I set up a little system. It was pretty simple. It has little stands underneath, and that's what helps draw the water up and allows these to remain being watered while they're in germination. So I went to the house and I got some warm water, and we're going to pour this warm water, if I don't make a mess, over all these little cells, and they're going to expand, and that should take about 5 minutes. So we'll go from there. Burpee also provided what's called a plantogram, and it allows you to keep track of what seeds you put in what cells, which is really handy because a lot of times when things are sprouting up, you have no clue what's in there, and it kind of helps if you're growing flowers and seeds, vegetable seeds. And they give you some sticks as well and a little stir thing. But I think I will use the grid. I'll try and do it in blocks depending upon my seed quantity and how many plants I want. Also, I do try to do extra seedlings because sometimes you have shock when replanting, or and you may need to replace them. And sometimes my neighbors and I trade seedlings. So I like to have a lot of extras. Don't worry, they'll all go on the ground somewhere. Some will survive and some won't, which is kind of country life at its best, or worst. So let's get on with this. These things expanding. Look at them expanding. That's crazy. That is fast. So they say they'll expand at different rates, and I may have to put some more water over some of these to make sure they're all evenly watered, because the excess water goes down here, so you don't have to worry about them getting over soaked, which is what happens in a lot of tray systems, is that your plants will get overwatered, not enough water, unevenly watered, and with this system this will self-water them. You just have to make sure that there is water in the bottom of this tray about every 5 days or so. They say up to 10 days, but you know, don't trust that. Just check it. So look at them expand. That's kind of crazy. They look like corks, but we'll break them up here in just a sec. So some of these are breaking up. Looks like I need to put more water in because you can see they're kind of dry. Some of them are, some of them aren't. So we'll break these up, put in some more water, and go from there. Kind of amazing, isn't it? Kind of fun. You know, they take all the heavy thinking out of it. When I lived in California, you could just pop seeds right in the ground early on. I'd already have plants growing. But boy, I had to relearn how to grow vegetables at 7,500 feet when you can get snow all the way through May. Whole different world. I'm still learning. So if anybody's ever lived at this elevation and has any planting ideas or suggestions, just drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear. Anyways, I'll keep poking. Hello. Are you a schmoopy? Are you smiling? You good girl? Are you guarding? Got your eyes open? Huh? What you doing, little Tippy? What you doing, little Tippy? Oh, Tippy.
Love makes our house a home, all because of what you do. You're still as beautiful as stars in the Kansas sky. With you I'm always home, how I love to see you smile. Been through it all, together in the climb. And it'll always be a blessing that you chose to share my name.
Bertha! Bertha chicken! Come here, Bertha! Chick, chick!